Please work. It's working. Good. Fucking hell. So, I've been trying to make the game look good, right? Mods, retextures, all that kind of a shit. So, but in the process, I fucked up my last save. So I was butt booty naked and shit. So, and I couldn't find anything, you know, like wear appropriate. And I can't exactly record like that. Well, I mean, I can, but then I could blur it out and back, but I don't want to do all of that. So I'll just re-record the area, right? It didn't take too long. So I sped through that shit last night, and now I'm here again. And Joanne has a head now. Look at him. I forgot what he looks like, to be honest with you. I look pretty much the same. I gave Lily some new clothes. I know she has a mace and a dagger. I don't know where the fuck I got any of that shit from, but she got it. So I'ma catch y'all when I'm in the cutscene that didn't work last time, so that I don't have to go back and do all of the footage, you know. Yeah, you get it, you get it, you get it. And here we are. Don't have all the items like that sick ass armor I got last time, but tough shit. This gives me MMO RPG vibes, like the old ones. Then again, I don't know the new ones. I haven't played any new ones. Like the old ones, there was one where you play as either sides of this fucking ongoing war and things. So it was between elves and dark elves or some shit like that. I don't know, but if you play as the dark side, you get to ride on a panther and all that kind of a shit. So you got like a panther mount. I don't know if it's given to you or you had to buy it, but I didn't spend real money. I was broke as fuck. So I just grinded in game and shit. What the fuck was the name? I can't remember the name, but it was fun. My cousin and I used to play it. On that janky ass fucking computer. He would play on like in his home and I would play on in mine, obviously, because we played online together. But then we started up and we were on both opposite sides of the fucking thing. If I'm remembering correctly, I could be wrong. I could be really, really wrong, but fuck it, whatever. It was fun though. It was fun. Shit, if I look back at it now, it would probably look like shit and play like shit, but you know, it was fun.
Of course.
One of the first few games I've played, actually. One of the first games I've played, like MMO style.
I can't believe it. Thank you. We could never have.
So what you said was true of
Gregor.
an initiate conspiring with a blood mage. I'm disappointed, Lily. She seems shocked, but fully in control of her own mind. Not a thrall of the blood mage, then. You are right, Irving. The initiate has betrayed us. The Chantry will not let this go unpunished. And this one. Newly a mage and already flouting the rules of the Circle.
I'm disappointed in you. You could have told me what you knew of this plan, and you didn't.
You don't care for the mages. You just bow to the Chantry's every whim.
Enough! As Knight Commander of the Templars here assembled, I sentence this blood mage to death. And this initiate has scorned the Chantry and her vows. Take her to Aenar.
The Mage's prison. No. Please, no. Not there.
No! I won't let you touch her!
destroy the Maker. Blood magic. How could you? You said you never...
I admit, I dabbled. I thought it would make me a better mage.
Blood magic is evil, Jowan. It corrupts people, changes them.
I'm going to give it up. All magic. I just want to be with you, Lily. Please come with me.
I trusted you. I was ready to sacrifice everything for you. I don't know who you are, Blood Mage. Stay away from me.
Be gone from me.
Where's Gregor?
I
It
knew
was my
it.
stage, man.
Blood magic.
Even Mexican
Overcome
and
so
Scandinavian.
many. I never thought him capable of such power.
He did say he wasn't a blood mage.
None of us expected this. Are you all right, Gregor?
As good as can be expected given the circumstances. If you had let me act sooner, this would not have happened. Now we have a blood mage on the loose and no way to track him down.
If none of us expected this, then what charges were you arresting him on? As a matter of fact, what charges were you putting him to death on? If you didn't expect that kind of, you know, thing from your proclaimed blood mage. Proclaimed? Accused blood mage. Right? If he was a blood mage and you knew he was a blood mage, you should have come more prepared. Do that not make sense? Do it not?
Jowan destroyed his phylactery. Without it, he will be hard to locate.
Don't you think I know that? Where is the girl?
I am here, sir.
You helped a blood mage. Look
You
at all
didn't
he's
know?
hurt.
You've been a friend, but you needn't defend me any longer. Knight Commander, I was wrong. I was accomplice to a blood mage. I will accept whatever punishment you see fit. Even Aenar.
Get her out of my sight. And you. You know why the repository exists. Some artifacts, some magics are locked away for a reason.
Did you take anything important from the repository? Very well. I believe you.
But your antics have made a mockery of this circle. What are we to do with you?
I get to keep the staff. Do what you want.
You helped a blood mage escape. All our prevention measures for naught. Because of you.
Knight Commander, if I may, I'm not only looking for mages to join the King's army, I'm also recruiting for the Grey Wardens. Irving spoke highly of this mage, and I would like him to join the Warden ranks.
Duncan, this mage has assisted the Malefica, and shown no lack of regard for the Circle's rules.
He is a danger. To all of us.
It is a rare person who risks all for a friend in need. I stand by my decision. I will recruit this mage.
No! I refuse to let this go unpunished!
Rhaegar, mages are needed. This mage is needed. Worse things plague this world than blood mages. You know that. I take this young mage under my wing and bear all responsibility for his actions.
A blood mage escapes and his accomplice is not only unpunished, but is rewarded by becoming a Grey Warden. Are our rules nothing? Have we lost all authority over our mages? This does not bode well, Irving.
Enough. We have no more say in this matter. Yes, be proud, child. You are luckier than you know.
You will have ample opportunity to hone your skills, I assure you. Come. Your new life awaits. We will
I'm
be
kind of
traveling
going for
south through the hinterlands to the ruin
okay,
of
yeah, it's
Ostagar.
working.
on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Kaelan, I didn't expect
A royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is he?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
There's no need to be so formal, Duncan. We'll be shedding blood together after all. Ho there, friend. Might I know your name?
I ain't no hoe, bitch. Well, maybe. I am no friend of yours, human lord. I'll pass on that with the fucking king.
Pleased to meet you. The Grey Wardens are desperate to bolster their numbers, and I, for one, am glad to help them. I understand you hail from the Circle of Mage. I trust you have some spells to help us in the coming battle. Your abilities are still above those of other men. That the Grey Wardens have recruited you says much. Allow me to be the first to welcome you to Ostagar. The Wardens will benefit greatly with you in their ranks. I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different. Overconfident, some would say. Right, Duncan?
Your Majesty, I'm not certain the Blight can be ended quite as quickly as you might wish.
I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Are you asking for
Your
one?
Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party.
You
Farewell,
sound naive as
Grey
fuck,
Wardens.
dog. I ain't gonna lie. What the fuck was that I just did? Why did I cross my arms? Was Wakanda thriving back
What the
then?
king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here. Despite the victories so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling. You must not speak of the king so. He is over-eager, perhaps, but he is also one of the few Grey Warden allies. Our numbers in Ferelden are too few. We must do what we can, and look to Teyrn Loghain to make up the difference. To that end, we should proceed with the joining ritual without delay.
Duncan got piercings and shit? Fuck. What ritual?
Every recruit must go through a secret ritual we call the Joining in order to become a Grey Warden. The ritual is brief, but some preparation is required. We must begin soon.
Okay.
The Joining is dangerous. I cannot speak more of it except to say that you will learn all in good time. Until then, you must trust that what is done is necessary.
That sounds ominous as fuck, dog.
It is an ordeal. I'm sorry that you must endure another so soon. No, there are 2 other recruits here already. They have been waiting for us to arrive. Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Until then, I have business I must attend to. You may find me at the Grey Warden tent on the other side of this bridge, should you need to.
I got back the stuff from the others. Yeah, my bad for that. I am not too sure what it is that I am doing with, like, I don't have a strict plan or anything for what I'm gonna do with this character, seeing as I didn't really know this game. It's my first time playing it. I've heard things about it, but that's about it. Ain't too sure what the fuck is going on. I played Inquisition though. I know.
Make her watch over you, my lord.
Give me a shit. Broke ass nigga. And do I have a thing for? I got this coercion so I could keep the staff. I don't know if that's good or not, but I did. And the staff is pretty decent. Maybe, kinda. I don't fucking know. I'm gonna replace it soon anyways. But can I not hit it? Could have gotten the bashing mod where you could break that shit. Just for
Make her watch over you, my lord.
just so I don't have to get like the lock picking skills. Is there a fucking lock picking skill? I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing a lock picking skill. Or maybe they have it done like how they do in Inquisition and they have it so that, you know, only rogues can do this. Because if that's the case, cool. I just have to get myself a rogue. Where will I find one though? That's the fucking question.
The Tower of Ishal is off limits. The men stationed inside are securing it now. I think they used it once to watch for wilders coming out of the forest. By orders of Tairn Loghain, the tower is being secured by his men to be used during battle. I'm told they discovered some lower chambers, and they don't know how far down they go, so for now, everyone's to stay out. I didn't see anything like that when I was there, but who knows? Goes back to the time of the Tevinter Imperium. Dwarven make. That's probably why it's still standing.
Okay.
Make her speed your steps.
I may but since I'm not streaming this and I'm like recording it, I haven't fucking streamed anything in a while. Oh wait, no, I did the 100 subscriber thing. I still can't fucking believe I'm past 100 subscribers. I'm like 12 past last time I checked, which was a week or some shit ago. But is there fall damage in this game? Yeah. So, what was I saying?
Maker watch over you, my lord.
Of course.
Fucking broke ass niggas. I shouldn't say that. There's different currencies. Oh, no. Bronze, silver, gold, copper, silver, gold, whatever. Okay. Alright.
Hail, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought. This place hasn't seen such bustle in centuries, I'll wager. Need a hand getting anywhere? Used to be a fortress long time ago, so I understand. Back in the days when the Wilders used to invade the lowlands. You were just on the eastern side of the ruin. The Tower of Ishal is there, but Tairn Logain's closed it off until the battle. This side is the King's camp. We've got the Grey Wardens here, the Circle of Magi, the Chantry. You can't swing a dead cat without hitting somebody important. This is Ferelden, isn't it? The King has his kennels on the west side of camp. Stinks from all the hounds. These aren't cute puppies, though. Some of those dogs bite the darkspawn and get too much of that blood in them. It's like poison. Slow, painful death. Terrible.
Gruesome. I want one.
Quartermaster, he's just a bit to the northwest. Probably in his tent. He and Tairn Logain are on the southwest side of the camp. The King likes to spend time with his soldiers, though. Sometimes even without his bodyguards. Drives Tairn Logain wild, that does. A few mages, yes. They even brought those creepy quiet fellows, the Tranquil. Gives me the shivers when they talk, all cold and even. They're to the north of here, bunched up with a herd of Templars glaring at them. Can't miss it. Go on, then. Not far. It's straight ahead, just past the royal encampment.
I like how he points.
Most of your fellas are in the valley with the army, but the recruits seem to be staying up here for now.
You know, like, he's actually involved in the conversation, not some fucking generic ass animations where they're just moving their hand up and down in front of their face. Or making quizzical hand movements. Quizzical? Whatever. Weird ass hand movements like shrugging, or just, you know, pointing at you, or just waving their fingers, or some dumb shit, you know? Like generic shit that don't fit nowhere. But they chuck it into the conversation and like, animations, it's interactive. Nah, this nigga pointed at shit. It's been generic, I don't know, but still, this nigga pointed at shit. I like that.
Try heading north. I think he was
He
sent
pointed
with a message
again.
to the mages. Good luck to you then.
I want a dog. Can I get a dog?
I'm sorry, but the mages must not be interrupted.
What the fuck are they
I'm
doing?
sorry, but the mages,
must not be interrupted. Their spirits are in the Fade.
Oh. That's like why, that's why they're dancing like they're high. Not good high, the other high.
Perhaps they're scouting for Darkspawn. I don't know, and don't ask. Regardless, they are not to be disturbed. Not even by Grey Wardens.
We stand here in this hour, good Ferelden, and we contemplate the death that may await.
I know your
Death
name.
is no failure, my friend.
Your name popped up when I was
Should it
modding
find
shit.
you will not have failed your king. You will have served your maker. Die in this battle, and when you stand before the maker in the land beyond the Fade, He shall not find you wanting. Go not into death gladly, but with the knowledge that evil has been held at bay by your spilled blood. And if you go to stand beside the Maker, go with our blessing, for you shall not be forgotten. My friends, let us bow our heads and remember those who have fallen and those who have yet to fall. I do not have time to speak at present, thank you.
Rude bitch. Fucking hate lock chests.
Welcome, young man.
Sound creepy as fuck.
Yes, and you are a mage of the Circle. You must be familiar with the Tranquil who serve there. I create and oversee the enchantment of weapons and armor for the King's forces here at Ostagar. It is a time-consuming process, but invaluable. Enchantment provides the Circle its wealth. Certainly we would not get by on charity. It is the practice of folding magical lyrium into items first practiced by the dwarves. The Tranquil have learned their runes, and we use them to apply a variety of magical effects. We create the glow lights, as well as the magic staff or the flaming blade. The irony, perhaps, is that it is our very disconnection to our former talents that allows the Tranquil to work with lyrium so. A true mage could not. Runes exist that hold the power of the elements that increase strength or swiftness. Almost any spell can be given permanency, given enough skill and lyrium. Naturally, the greater the power required, the more expensive the rune will become to create. True power comes with a price, as we know only too well. Goodbye.
I can do enchantments and shit.
So, any last wishes I can help fulfill before you head into battle? Life is fleeting, you know. That pretty face could be decorating some darkspawn spear this time tomorrow. Shall I take that quiet glare as a no? Oh, well, too bad.
I can't talk to her?
Well, you're not what I thought you'd be. Not an elf, yet here you are. The name's Sabbath.
Fucking bitch.
It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they cooked this ritual up just for our benefit. Just to give us a good scare? No, they don't really seem the type. I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds. Cannibals, beasts, witches, and now Darkspawn. What isn't to be scared of? It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see, like we have a choice. You take what you get, right? Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
Oh, yeah. I forgot who Duncan was. My nigga.
You there, elf. Where's my armor? And why are you dressed so preposterously? What? Oh, you're the one who arrived with the Grey Warden. Please, forgive my rudeness. There are so many elves running about, and I've been waiting for... That has simply been so hectic. I never thought... But please, pardon my terrible manners. I am just the quartermaster, a simple man. No one special.
Forgiven human, for now. Perhaps you should treat your servants more kindly. Yeah, maybe.
Yes, of course, you're very right. Did you come for some supplies, perhaps? Let me know what you'd like.